Hey all, this is Monica, and today I'm sharing my views on a topic that I feel is quite a concern to our mental health and well-being. And I do hope that post sharing my views, you would consciously make the effort to reflect upon the same. Judgmentals. Don't we all feel judged at some point or the other in our lives? And oftentimes the choices we make or the actions we take mostly are to ensure avoiding criticism from the others. Now tell me this. Are you living for yourself or for the others? You don't owe anyone anything, so don't give them the key to your happiness or the control to your state of mind or being. In fact, being judgmental seems to have been picked up as the it thing to do for most of the people around us. And may I add, with a lot of mindlessness? And more often than not, sometimes we're suffering from it without even realizing. We don't realize that the words we speak have an effect on the others. And the intensity of it could be quite detrimental in more ways than you can fathom. There's a variety of such people, or should I say specialists. The nagger, the tick-off, the cribber, the narcissist, the know-it-all, the critique, and the list goes on. If we had an award series dedicated to them, I promise you we will have all winners. They are friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, they're everywhere. It's like a deadly plague that must be put in a quarantine zone till those people are cured. Imagine the whole world in a quarantine zone. Interesting thought, eh? I can't even begin to emphasize on the fact as to how it damages the relationships. The after effects of being judged often stay with us silently and reflect in our behavioral patterns. You know, words have an effect long after they've been said. Every time you pass a snarly remark or criticize someone for something, it becomes a negative suggestion. And the other person receives it unknowingly and tends to replay it in their head without even realizing. How would you like a dose of something like that for yourself? You wouldn't, right? Then why would you want to do something like that to someone else? It's like a vicious cycle with snowballing effect that no one should get caught in. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So the next time you run your mouth on someone, run it by yourself in the mirror first and see how that feels, and do you like the taste? Imagine how your life looks from different aspects and tell me if you like the picture. Let's start with social life. You go for a social gathering, everyone is verbally, virtually and visually thrashing the other for the way they talk, the way they're dressed up, or how they're all about selfies or making the next season of Gossip Girl. Is that your idea of entertainment? Consider interacting and making it constructive, getting to know the people beyond your limited perception of them. You do not know what they're dealing with in their personal lives. You can't just judge them by their story on the chapter you walked in on and give your unsolicited verdict. How about making the effort to reach out and get to know them? You might actually learn a thing or two and may even come back with a good dose of positivity. We are so not utilizing this gift of grey matter. We are the most evolved species, but we need to start acting like it. We're the most advanced creation ever, but unfortunately, we are very self-destructive. Now at work, one starts like a Terminator. You would scan them for a potential threat and start judging them by their degrees, experience, dress up, package. I meant salary package. How about you start with a clean slate instead and go to work happily every day without being judgmental, one person at a time? Now coming on to personal life. These judgmentals specialize in this arena. They make it their business to mind yours and then have the nerve to ask you what you're doing with your life. Where are you working? Why aren't you working? Why are you still single? And how come you're still not married? How come you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? And the list goes on. Unnerving, right? So I request you all not to let these judgmentals affect you or take your peace away from you. And please do not bring this plague upon anyone. It's like terrorism that eats you from within. You can't change anyone, but you can take charge of yourself. Be nice. Be kind. Good goes around. And you know what they say about karma, right? I'll leave you all with that food for thought. I'll be sharing some related topics shortly in my upcoming videos. please do look out for energy vampires and gaslighters. Sending you all gallons of love, light, and magical blessings. May the angels always be with you.